Good evening. Tonight we're interviewing Dr. Stephen Proskauer, the author of Karmic Therapy, Healing the Split Psyche. And can you tell us how karmic therapy can help us in relationships, how we can understand our relationships?
Yes, thanks for having me in to talk about this topic. Karmic therapy gives a really deep understanding of relationships, probably deeper than anything that I've encountered, because it's possible in karmic therapy to explore all the influences on our relationships, not just the ones that come up in conventional therapy, like the personalities of our parents and our relationship with them and how that affects our later relationships. Right. Most people know about that who have any background in psychotherapy. Mm-hmm. But much more than that, how even our conception influences us. Being witness to our parents making love and what the quality of that experience was can influence our intimate relationships later. All of the things that we experienced in the prenatal period inside our mother, what her relationship was like with people, what happened to us at birth, how we were treated as an infant, all of that influences how we relate to other people. And then the most interesting part, past lifetimes, particularly past lifetimes which were shared with the previous incarnation of somebody we're in relationship with now. And it turns out that in our really intense relationships with our parents, with our lovers, with our wife and husband, with our best friends, with our brothers and sisters, in those relationships, chances are we had previous lives with them, but not always in the same type of relationship. I was working with somebody the other day who had a completely different relationship with her son in a past life. He was actually, this woman was a man in the previous life, and her son in this life was the wife in that, his wife in that past life.
Wow.
And when her son died unexpectedly, it brought up all kinds of issues about the way the wife had died in the previous life, had been murdered, in fact. So it can sometimes add a charge. The past life issue adds a charge to what happens in this life, and sometimes it governs it. So with very intense relationships, particularly the ones that are dysfunctional, that don't work well at all, and somehow you can't get out of it, it's very helpful to go into the past life connections with that person and find out where it went wrong and what was unfinished, that you have to keep coming back with this person.
Yeah. I
have one patient who made a vow in a past life as he was being throttled by this person, throttled to death. He made a vow to pursue that person through all time and in a way get revenge on them or make them see the truth. And that condemned him to repeated past lives with the same person until that could be resolved. So sometimes it's extremely helpful to find out where all the trouble started, and it's very often in a past life. And then you can take care of that, and then look at the relationship as it really is in this life, which is often not at all the way it appeared in the past life. So then you can begin to make changes.
Wow, that's very interesting.
Lots of examples of that kind of thing in the chapter on relationships in the book.
And let's let people know that your book's available at raisingpages.com. And I appreciate your time tonight and sharing your information on that.
Thank you for bringing me in and letting us talk.
Yes, it's been a pleasure. Thank you.